1 Corinthians 14:12. So with yourselves, since you are eager for manifestations of the Spirit, strive to excel in building up the church. Paul has just finished talking about faith, hope, and love, and that the greatest is love. The Corinthians should pursue love. They should not seek to build themselves up or honor themselves, but they should seek to build up the church. And this is the way they can pursue love, as it says in 14, verse 1. To strive to excel in building up the church. Now, loving the local body of believers and building them up isn't always glamorous work. Sometimes it's boring, very often it's mundane, and yet the scriptures teach us that we should strive to excel in building up the church. Often we are driven to big acts of grandeur, the big gesture. Everyone wants to go and save the world somewhere else, but no one wants to stay home and do the dishes. Loving your spouse, for instance, isn't about the grand gesture. Marriage isn't about the 2 times a year you show up with the perfect gift or the weekend getaway. Marriage is all the little things that you do to love your spouse, knowing that a lot of the time those things are going to go unnoticed. Picking up the stray sock, keeping your mouth shut when you really want to nag, cleaning up the mess the children have made, getting them a towel for them to kneel on when they have their head inside a toilet seat, puking their guts out. These are acts of love. And loving the church, building up the church, is like that too. We are in a unique situation now, this quasi-quarantine due to the current pandemic, where it might seem harder than normal to build up the church. But really, that just means it's time to be creative. How can we serve each other? How can we build each other up? How do we strive to excel in these things so as to manifest the Spirit? Maybe that means more phone calls. Maybe it means running to the store for some of our older folks, doing other errands for them. And for the older folks, that means letting others help you. You know who you are. See a gap? Don't ask for permission, just do it. And no one might ever even know that you did something, but God knows. It may mean stepping up as the spiritual leader of your family, ensuring your wife and kids hear the Word of God daily. Reading to them every night is a small thing that can help build up the church that hopefully will reap fruit many years to come. So I would encourage myself to strive to excel in building up the church, especially in a time such as this. God bless.